Shout out to shout out to the battle rap community. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Norbs. Shout out to everybody, bruh. So I'm on Twitter and this guy, and I think his name is like allbattlerap.com or something like that, right? He's got a link and he's got a clip of the appellate court, and they kind of like talking to like Norbs' lawyer or whatever, right? I click on the link and I'm being nosy, right? And we all know I'm a blogger. I gotta be nosy, Norbs. Wait a minute. So I'm being nosy, right? I click on the link and it's like multiple different judges, like it's appellate court, right? And they're talking to Norbs' attorney, right? And Norbs' attorney kind of doesn't know how to like argue the case on Norbs' behalf. So this is what's happening with the case, right? So it looks like there must have been some decision at a lower court. There must have been some decision at a lower court, right? I see the text man. Why you texting me? Wait a minute. I gotta talk about this. Y'all be want me to talk. I gotta talk. Listen. So there must have been a problem with the lower courts, right? And so they go to the appellate court to try to figure out whether or not, the appellate courts, I'm guessing they can figure out if there is an issue with the earlier ruling or earlier decision so they can kind of maybe get it reversed and get different things introduced in the court, right? So the judge is like basically talking to Norbs' lawyer, and she's asking him a question. She's just like, like how can we like determine whether or not like Norbs is really a partner? And the guy's like, he hit her with the. So what happened was, well, Norbs, when did you get this lawyer? Wait a minute. Did you get this lawyer out the PGs, Norbs? Norbs, did you get this lawyer out the PGs? Why is he not Jewish? What is you doing? Did he just graduate, Norbs? Man, I'm thinking y'all like going into the discovery or, you know what I'm saying, about to do the deposition, all this. The point of them being in the appellate court right now is because it can't make it to the discovery. $40 million, Norbs, and you hire this mother. Wait a minute. This look like somebody that's on the corner selling rocks, Norbs. He look like he's selling rocks. He got a Burlington Coat Factory suit on, Norbs. Wait a minute. So she asking him, she just like, yo, like, so what is the partnership like? Is there anything in writing that's a partnership? And the guy's like, no, like it's, you know what I mean? Like it's a verbal partnership. You know what I mean? Like, so, my client, like he's given $50,000 like to help with the, events and get events together. That just sounds like somebody gave somebody $50,000 to do whatever they want with the $50,000. You don't have an argument. Where is your standing? So the judge is talking to this dude, right? And she the ghetto one. This a ghetto judge. She like, wait a minute, let me talk to this. Let me talk to him. She like, brother. So you saying he's a partner, right? So if he's a partner, so so when the company loses money, because you're saying that he's got losses, did he lose money with the company? Because one of the elements of being in a partnership, like if you giving money, you know what I'm saying, and you with a partner, because you're in a partnership, if they take losses, you're taking losses, right? Can you prove that Norbs took losses with this company? What had happened was, Norbs, if you don't call this mother, if you don't call. It gets to a point, y'all, because this dude don't know what to say. He's like, well, the problem is we trying to make it into the discovery so we can prove that we got losses. We can't prove it right now, but we try to make it into the discovery so we can prove that we got losses. How you gonna prove you supposed to be proving this in the beginning? You sitting up there wasting this lady time. The ghetto lady judge ain't trying to hear that. She ain't trying to hear this. You new lawyer mother. Wait a minute. Norbes, this is a battle rap fan that got a law degree that ain't good. Allegedly. He can't even get you into the discovery phase. And he just sitting up there laughing with the judge. The judge is like laughing. They all laughing at him. He know he ain't got no argument. You have no standing to be there. You look crazy. It's like, well, judge, like, you know, like he's a partner. How? All these years, 10 years, and you don't have anything besides them saying on YouTube that, yeah, like that's my buddy Norbes. Norbes is smart. Norbes, do you have a napkin with like an ink pen or something with their names on it saying that you their partner? I cannot believe this. I cannot believe you didn't hire this dude, bro. 40 million? Norbes, you don't have a napkin, nothing? And then the guy sitting up there, the lawyer dude sitting up there, he was like, well, there was 2 events that he helped sponsor the 2 events. So? How many times did Gerald McCoy give people money? What that mean? Bruh, it got to a point the judges started laughing this guy out of the podium. They just started cracking. You think I'm lying? They just started cracking up on the dude. And he was like, oh, I think that's my time. And he left. So then they start interviewing the URL attorney, right? And, you know, they're trying to do like a, you know, argue like summary motions or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, yo, like, well, did Norbes, you know, if you're saying that he's not a partner, can you prove that Norbes, you know, did not suffer losses with the company? Is there a way for you to prove that? He like, we ain't talking about none of that. We already moving a motion to dismiss. What you talking about, lady? And she just humoring the court. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it seem fair, trying to test his, like, you know what I mean, his argument knowledge. And he like, ma'am, I'm telling you, like, that's not what we arguing right now. You know what I mean? It's already in the phase of the motion to dismiss. I'm like, am I missing something? I go back and I watch Norbes' lawyer again, and this dude don't know what he's talking about. Norbes! Where is the napkin? You don't have no secret recordings with you talking to Eric or a Smack or nothing, or Chico or nothing? You just went in there with this dude. This dude didn't talk to you like, oh, you can get 40 million. And he don't even know how to have standing into open, like, why am I doing this? And he don't even have standing to know how to bring it to court in order to get you through the discovery phase. This dude was so hood, he done took his baseball cap up and went up to the podium. URL 10, URL 10. Don't be coming for me, Norbes. You've been wanting us to talk about all these bloggers don't cover this, these bloggers don't cover that, these bloggers. I'm trying to cover it, bro, but like, what? Come on, what was that? They laugh, bro. Hold on, let me pull this up, bro. pull this up. Norbs, who did you hire? When you was going on Google, was it the first one that did you know what I'm saying? Or did you just hit see more and then you went down? You kept scrolling. And then you picked somebody. You supposed to call him like, how many years you been doing this? Norbson got this dude off of Instagram. Wait a minute. They literally laughing this dude out of the court.
The appellant, Dr. Bersto Velez.
Hold on.
Your Honor, Dr.
Hold on, let me get you.
There may be instances where there isn't necessarily formality. I think that's...
Yeah, but, right, there's no formality, there's no written contract.
Absolutely.
That's an example, right? But you and I agree to do something and say, all right, we're going to share in the profits, but we're also going to share in the losses, okay?
What have you lost, Norbs? This ghetto lady about to go in, bro. Hold on, let me rewind it a little bit. This ghetto lady about to go. She is not playing with him. She got tired of this gibberish. Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Bradley. The point of origin is very important in this case. As the record shows at page 13, plaintiff was approached in 2009 to be a partner with the Ultimate Rap League.
But mind you, he don't have no paperwork on this. He was approached by the Ultimate Rap League, but he has no paperwork on this.
Respondents approaching him to do so. The record also says, on or about October 26, 2009, Ultimate Rap League began its operations in New York as a general partnership. Now, what happened here was the company started to grow and to grow and to grow. And
Counsel, let me interrupt you. Where does the amended complaint speak of the sharing of losses in the partnership?
See, now he talking about it. Where is the sharing of losses? If you're going into a partnership, it's a partnership. And look, I'm about to start this business, bro. I need, you want to be in this business with me? All right, so this is how it's going to work. You're going to give me $50,000 and we're going to do this business. You know what I'm saying? I got my money, we doing this business, but this is what's going to happen. If we have a loss, you got to take this loss too, because this is a partnership. And this is why they trying to tell this lawyer, and this lawyer don't even understand this.
What chapter and verse,
Certainly, Your Honor. With respect to the sharing of profits and losses,
With respect to sharing of profits and losses, right?
And specifically with an eye towards why the added statements are conclusory and insufficient.
so the complaint...
So what happened was, let's listen to this dude. He choking. Tom.
At one moment.
One moment. Norbs! Who is this? Young Ill. Why is he stumbling, Norbs?
And we're using the amended complaint, correct?
Yes, the amended complaint.
Why are the allegations that were added there insufficient as conclusory?
Your Honor, we disagree with the court because in 2019 alone, Mr. Velez put in $50,000 worth of capital contributions to host events.
You just said, Mr. Velasquez, whatever his name is, you just said he put in a contribution of $50,000. I'm PIPERBOY Will. Here's a contribution to your company. How does that make me get $40 million? URL with the body bag. You know she just watched Jazz the Rapper versus Vixen. She ain't playing with you.
On behalf of the Ultimate Rap League, there's nothing in the record that says he even got that back. So the court...
Sir, is a contribution analogous to a loss?
Is a contribution analogous to a loss? So basically what he's saying is a contribution and a loss the same thing.
Not necessarily, Your Honor.
Then what you... Norbes, does this dude have dementias?
Contributions capital, but it can lead to a loss if that is not, if that investment is not returned, at least at that amount or greater, which would be a profit.
So I have to say that looking at the briefs and going through the record, this appears to be a very sad situation.
This appears to be a very sad situation. Norbes, you have to go to those law firms where you cannot pronounce the last name. You cannot go to law firms, to Leroy Law Firm. What is this?
To say the least. But we not only have what's purported to be an oral partnership agreement, but as my colleagues say, there appears to be no indication that there was an agreement that Mr. Velez would also share in the losses.
Did you hear what she just said? There seems to be no indication of an agreement to where he is sharing in the losses with the company. That's a true partnership. Why are we going into discovery? What do we got to go to discovery for? You can't even prove we partners.
If the partnership took a hit, and that's the part that's missing. So if
And it seems to be undermined by other things your client says with respect to if they needed to raise capital, et cetera, et cetera. He goes on about that, which seems to suggest that there wasn't a real formality with respect to these essential elements of a partnership.
She said there's no formality of what is the elements of it, essentially the elements of a partnership. There's elements of a partnership. That's what she's saying.
Well, Your Honor, as general partnerships go, I think that there may be instances where there isn't necessarily formality. I think that's...
Yeah, but, right, there's no formality, there's no written contract.
Absolutely.
That's an example, right? But you and I agree to do something and say, all right, we're going to share in the profits, but we're also going to share in the losses, okay?
Yeah, how are you going to be a part of my company? You just give me $50,000. I'm taking all these losses. I'm breaking even on all these events. I'm dealing with all this. I'm probably losing $10,000 here, $5,000 here, $20,000. Oh, I got to book Mook $60,000 here, trying to get it back later with a, like another sponsor or something. You're not sharing in these losses. This is what she's saying. So you want to be you want 40 what? Million what? And we ain't true partners? Come on.
Is there any allegation here that was the agreement between these parties, that was stated clearly, and that was the understanding that they were operating under?
On a napkin,
Well,
something?
I think the inference that can be drawn from the complaint, and that's...
You were here when we were talking
I
about
understand.
inferences earlier.
I understand, Your Honor. And just liberally construing the complaint, the expenses that Mr. Velez paid for on behalf of the Ultimate Rap League were central to their operation. So it wasn't...
But again, that's capital. That's not losses.
She's going back to the elements. She's a judge. She cares about the factors. She doesn't care about hope. When she's bringing it back, yeah, you're talking about capital, right? Yeah. But where's the other element? Like, how are you sharing in losses? This is what she's saying. She's going back to the whenever you deal and you talk to a judge, like, you obviously y'all know I'm trying to be a lawyer and all that. But whenever you talk to a judge, they don't care about all these other like conflating, like they just want to hear you hit the points on the elements. He's talking around the elements. This is why she's laughing, because she knows what he's doing, just sitting there running his mouth.
Right, and you're absolutely correct, Your Honor. I guess what I'm saying is that in order for us to even get to the point of establishing what losses were, we would need to go to the discovery process, and we're being cut off.
You hear what he just said? You hear what Leroy just said? He just said, in order for us to be able to establish the losses, we have to go to the discovery phase. But you're the one bringing this to court, Leroy. You're the one Are you not? What is wrong with your mind, Leroy? His name ain't Leroy. I'm just calling him Leroy. You try to well, I think we got losses. Give me, open the books. We need a discovery. Open the books. Like what? You should already have those ducks in a row. What you think a judge got plenty of cases? You think they want to sit around and wait for you to comb through somebody else's? And you supposed to be a partner. You should know this.
We would need to go to the discovery process, and we're being cut off here because.
But
yes, you're being cut off because you can't prove that you're a partner. You proved that he gave $50,000, right, as a contribution, right? Write it off on the taxes. Why did you give a contribution of $50,000 and expect to be an owner of a multi-million-dollar company? Wait a minute. Leroy is tripping, bro. Listen to this.
why wouldn't if there were losses to the partnership that were shared by all the partners, we don't need discovery. Your client should know what those losses are.
We don't need discovery. Your client should already know what these losses are. Norbes, when you go get an attorney, you get an attorney where you cannot pronounce his last name. Those are the good ones. Shout out to Norbes. You know, Lord Norbes, you know what I'm saying? I'm just shout out to you, like, leave me alone, Norbes. I rock with you. I'm just saying, Leroy don't know what he's doing. We got to go to discovery. Yeah, we getting cut off to go into discovery because probably the judge before you went to the appellate court is telling you don't have enough evidence to even move towards going toward getting a discovery. A PG lawyer. A PG lawyer. Was he in the PGs before and he went to law school because battle rap didn't work? Leroy is wigging.
Unless he wasn't truly a partner and wasn't privy to all the goings on of the.
You hear what she said? You hear what the lawyer said? She said, unless he wasn't, the reason why, you know what I mean, he can't prove, that he's a partner to get to the discovery is because what?
And wasn't privy to all the goings on of the business.
Because he's not a partner. So he doesn't know the ongoings of the business because he's not a partner.
I think that
unless he wasn't true.
Listen to what she's saying.
Partners, we don't need discovery. Your client should know what those losses are.
I think that
unless he wasn't truly a partner and wasn't privy to all the goings on of the business.
And the reason why he doesn't know the books and he doesn't know all the ongoings of the business is because he wasn't a true partner. He contributed $50,000. He might have booked people and been, hired as a person to do that. Maybe he got some profits here and there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just shared just to kick him some money just for his help. But the judge is bodying this dude. I thought Vixen was, losing. Shout out to Vixen. I rock with you. You was looking good. Shout out.
I see my time is up, Your Honor, so I'll take my
Y'all gotta see this. Wait. Y'all gotta see this. Hold on. Y'all gotta see this, bro. Like they laugh him out of court, bro. You got to see this.
The goings on of the business.
I see my time is up, Your Honor, so I'll take my
Smart man. Next.
Norbes, I rock with you. When you get a lawyer, get the ones that you can't pronounce their last name. Them the ones. Make sure when you go in that, you know what I'm saying, don't be listening to Kanye on this. You get them. The ones that Kanye and Kyrie talking about, them the lawyers that you want. You do not get Leroy. You do not get some battle rap fan. Because they will have you in the appellate court looking crazy. I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all. I can't do this no more. You done told us something else. Bruh, we just seen the URL play ARP in the, you know what I'm saying, Summer Madness trailer. They gonna play this judge in volume 1, the volume card in December. They gonna open it up with this judge talking. And they gonna have the laughs in the background with them. It's a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3. It's 6 of them laughing. URL. The Ultimate Rap League presents. And Beasley gonna be on there being petty. The appellate court. North, I'm just joking. You know what I'm saying? I rock with you, man. Don't be going crazy on your live on me, man. I rock with you. I'm just saying what it is. Like that dude set you up, bro. You know what I mean? Maybe he's working on a contingency fee, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe he was thinking the judges would be slipping. He probably looking at their age, like they might have a little bit of dementia. I might be able to get by this. He don't have he don't even know elements. Like when he goes to court, he don't even know the elements. He doesn't even know to have proper standing before you bring anything into the courts in order to be able to get access to a discovery. They're probably cutting him off at every turn in the courts prior to the appellate court. And then now he's at the appellate court trying to look for a loophole to go back down to the courts. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. But like I said, they did, you know what I mean? The URL's attorney went up there and he talked to them. You know what I'm saying? And they were pretty much trying to get him to argue like a summary, right? But he kept telling them like, no, it's not, you know what I mean? This is already going into the motion of dismissal. You know what I'm saying? So if it's moving into that phase, there's no need to argue like the summary situation. You know what I mean? This is what he's saying. You know what I mean? So y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. But URL just body bag. Them caffeine lawyers. Caffeine probably slid that late. Look, bro, because you got to see the late. Look, I'm not saying y'all did that allegedly. Caffeine, I'm not saying y'all did anything illegal like that. I'm just saying, I'm just, for fun, I'm just making this up. You know what I'm saying? They probably slid this lady, because she was hot. She was just like, she got ghetto and everything. She was like, hold on, what? Wait, so is he experiencing losses? Is what you telling me? Is he experiencing losses or he just want the profits? She got gutter. What's her name is? She probably got one of them last names you can't pronounce. She knew what she was talking about. She cut everybody off like, nah, like this is so easy. He knew, I got this. He knew. Son. So you mean to tell me he contributed $50,000 and you don't have no more evidence? Shout out. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know. Watch my blog before this one. I'm just joking around with you. I'm just having fun with you. I'm just joking around. Shout out to Norbes. Norbes, you know I rock with you. You know what I'm saying? But we got to keep it real. This lawsuit look like it's bogus. You know what I mean? Like, because if it was a real suit, you probably would have been already through all them phases. You probably would have had, you know what I mean, the discovery. It probably would have went through all the processes. Like, they wouldn't be able to cut you off like this for you to have to go to the appellate court. You know what I'm saying? But that lawyer doesn't have standing. He probably just seen you in a situation like, yo, let me holler at Norbes. See if he'll like, I just got my law degree. Let me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. I rock with you, Norbes. Norbes, call me. This Norbes, I called you and you ain't called me back. I'm like, Norbes trying to play me like I'm a PG. I'm like, what? I'm trying to call Norbes like, what? I know he ain't playing me like a PG. You have reached Norbes. I know he ain't about to play me like I'm a PG up in this mother. I just went to. You have reached what? I'm texting Norbes like, Norbes, I know you ain't ignoring me. I'm not trying to get a battle, Norbes. Answer this phone. I'm going live. Shout out to Norbes, but I'm out. Shout out to everybody. Hopefully, they end up coming to a resolution soon. It looks like it's probably going to end up coming into a resolution soon. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Come rate, subscribe, let me know what y'all. I love y'all. Rock with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I risked my life going into an event, rocking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Chess, why you lie? Chess! You know I rock with you, Chess. Why you lie? You seen me before, Chess! Chess up in that corner. When I walked up on Tay Rock, I'm like, Tay Rocks! You know what I'm saying? I walked through. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I walked through, like, what's up? Then I walk off Chess like, finally he came to a event. What you talking about, Chess? I was talking to you at Sue Surf versus Cortez. We talked for like 2 minutes. We was looking for Surf. Talking about, finally he came to an event. What? I rock with Chess. But I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. I'm never going live again. I'm going to hear this. My text messages are already blowing up. I'm out. Peace.